Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I've come on here today, it's Sunday, so I'm going to do a little bit more on this and then we might try something different for beading today to show you some other sort of ideas. So I'm just going to put on, I think, some sequins on this. I've got these nice purpley ones. I'm thinking about putting some sequins in these bigger holes here. Okay, see what they look like. Let me see if I've got to put one there. Okay, so I'm going to go back down through to the back of here where I am. Take my thread down to the back. You just need a bead needle, beads and a piece of applique. Somebody asked me where I got these from. Well, I don't know, to be honest with you, but you can find them on big pieces of lace, cut them off the lace or whatever, if you, or pieces of clothing and that, these appliques. Or you can bead, and you can bead them yourself, you see, because the beaded ones are a little bit expensive, but they're not that dear, I don't think. It just depends, I suppose, where you buy them from, I guess. I haven't seen any or no, or I can't tell you what the prices would be on them. So I'm going to bring that through there on that one, and then I might put a tiny. Oh, I've got my magnifying glass here just in front of my head. I just hit my head. It's okay. I'm not using it because I get too it just gets unorganised. I've got too many things I'm trying to do here at once. I can still see the beads and things without having to do that. I want to see what this one might look like, but I don't know if it might be too pink. But that's a good colour. Pink's a good colour. Let me see. Now let's put that on there. Let's put this nice milky colour pink it is, like it's a milky glass that this is made out of, that one. See? You can see that. No, you can't. Oh, goodness me. I'll bring it down, but I can't, if I take it in. Let me see, where's this thing you zoom in with? There you go. I'll move and you won't be able to see me. For sure I will, you know, so I'm going to try and just do it here if I can. So there's that bead. You come up through the sequence and you go back through the bead, okay? And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to come up through the sequence and you pick up, I haven't got through the sequence yet, and you pick up your bead like that. Whoop. And then you go back down in there. Rightio. Okay, so now I'll come over this way a bit. Put another sequence on. I hope to do my fingernails this afternoon because they've gone out of control again. I couldn't grow them before. Now it seems to me that they're taking a lot of looking after now. But anyway, I don't think I've got anything exciting to tell you. Not at all. Through here. What did I do yesterday? Some videos, so I would have told you about my journeys up the down. Yep, and you know, I just gonna have to keep away. I love going shopping, but you know what? I was thinking last night, I got a little GoPro because I'm going to put on my scooter, which I call Gertie, and I told you this, and I'm going to take his up the town with me and do a few places. But then I was thinking last night, well, gee, there's nothing really that interesting in this town. It's not something I'm going to show you. What's the name? Thrift shops are really crap. Oh, well, that's not very nice, but Vinnie's is shocking. I'm going to show you. I really, so you probably don't believe me, but they are. The Vinnie's is really bad. I don't even know why they've got the shelf like they have, where all the craft stuff with it is supposed to be. It's the worst mess I've ever seen in all my life, and some of it's not even worth buying. And they got prices on it. It's rubbish. Some of the people that work there seem to think that they're more entitled to it than the rest of the world, I think, and that you can be, you can overdo sometimes. Some of them I know have been working there for a really long time out the back, and anyway, I mean, I've got lots of stuff too. I just feel that it's just not very exciting to go there anymore. It's not very interesting. I went there the other day and I bought a brush and a book. I think I told you yesterday. And, I was very disappointed with besides the fact that there's nothing there to do in the way of craft, which there should be, because usually there was. Somebody did mention, anyway. So it's not even usable what's there. Anyway, I'm going to show you anyway. I'm going to go, I'll just show you how bad it is. I'm naughty, but I'm going to. Why not? I always say, if anybody, like, lots of people complain about things, but if anything's going really good for me, or it's done well, or somebody's done a really good job with something, I always go back and tell them, and that I appreciate, what's going on and their help and everything, instead of complaining all the time. But I don't think I complain all the time. I just state facts, me. Because a lot of people never get any positive feedback, do they? They never get any positive feedback. So it's nice to do that. I didn't this year, but the year before, when I'm up in Woolworths, sometimes I can't reach the stock that's up high on the shelf. And there was a few people there that I often called upon to help me that worked there, because I couldn't get the things down. So when the Christmas time came around, I bought little bags and I filled them with little chocolates, and I took them and gave them to these people and thanked them very much for their help. And they were really rapt, and because people just take others for granted, don't they? I didn't do it last year because of the virus. Wasn't that bad, but still I didn't like to do that. So, but there's other ones that I've been, people have since gone elsewhere to work. Some of them have anyway. One of the girls there, but she's in a different section, and the man went to a different place to work, and I don't know what happened to the other one, but anyway, so this time I've been, I seem to get the same people in the same areas where I can't get stuff, so they help me if I need to reach anything. And so I'll just do the same thing again. What colour will I put around here, people? I think I need to put, what about if we go with some long ones around there? Will they look all right? These might do, but they might be a little bit big. Okay, yeah, they're a little bit big. Have I got shorter ones? Maybe I do have shorter ones. Let me see. I'm sure I would have. Maybe over here. Now I've gone and packed things on top of one another, which I probably shouldn't have done. And don't worry, we'll find it. Nobody panic. I've still got some of these nice pink ones there, but I'm heading this way. I'm going over here because I've seen the green ones. They're too not right. They're not right. It could be, but they might be a bit dark. It might be just a tiny bit too dark, them ones. Let's see what I've got. I'm using some of them, so in case I might run out of those, I better have them over there, hadn't I? Oh, I've been watching those people going into the houses that they bought the stuff out of. I told you about one yesterday, I think. Well, if I didn't, these antique dealers buy the contents of houses if people don't want to pack them up and do anything with them when their relatives pass away or whatever. I'm sure that's what happens, yes. Anyway, yesterday I thought the one was good, but by the one I found last night, oh dear, they bought it just before Christmas. And it has got the most amazing stuff in there. The lady must have been, she was really into fashion. And she's kept every item of clothing, and it's all beautiful, and a lot of it's all packed nice, but there's a lot of it all out of control. You know, a lot of it's under covers and things, but, you know, plastic bags or whatever you put them in. Or she put it in to protect it. But, we'll do like those. She was into fashion in a big way. She has got, they've got the most amazing amount of clothing from vintage, like, you know, all this vintage clothing and fur coats, no, not fur coats, but, you know, like things that are worth a real lot of money, which she could have paid a real lot of money for it. They're not square, are they? I was going to do it. Well, and it's just so good. And there's shoes and there's hats and everything. Oh, my goodness me. Then people are going to take so forever to get that tidy. They've only got 8 weeks to get it out of there. I think it's going to take them a wee bit longer than that. But anyway, well, I didn't see what I was after in that one. So let's have a look in this other one. So, I should have had a check on this before I started, but I've got white ones there if I need to try that. I just thought I'd probably do a colour one. Let me see. But anyway, so I was watching that this morning and I thought, Sonya, go and get out and get on with things and stop sitting there. Oh, I was absolutely drilled. I thought, well, what would I do with it? You know, the stuff that she had, and is she the one with the material? There was one on there and it had all this fabric, and it might be that, no, it might not, yes, it was her, yes. All this vintage fabric. Oh dear. It's amazing. I used to think to myself, where do those people get that? But see, if you're in America, and actually they're in Canada, well, that's near there, that's where they get them, I suppose, from them sort of places. I'm actually drinking Coke today, aren't I, naughty? Why not? Have a drink sometimes. I have a drink sometimes. You can only drink so much water, especially the way it tastes. I think I might go with these. But anyway, I've got some clear ones. I don't think they're going to make a very big impression. But, no, it was just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And there was all men's things too. The people that live there must have kept everything that they ever wore or bought, you know, every single item of clothing and everything. Actually, that's what I've got there nearly, isn't it? Right. Are we going to let that one go, are we, now that I've noticed that? I don't know. If you put that on there, you're not going to see that. I feel like I need to put a different colour up there. I don't know if I need to do that or not. After all that fiddling around, that's what I've done. Okay, so I'm looking at this thinking maybe I could use one of those. Oh dear. It gets itchy, everything gets itchy. Oh dear, I'm not very good at this. Today I'm... Oh dear. Oh, I had a really good sleep last night. I bought myself I told you I bought myself a blanket. I haven't actually been cold. It makes me more cosy. Come on. Am I coming through here or not with this? Okay. Yeah, so I've been thinking, you know, oh dear, I'd love to, well, I always thought I'd love to look through things like that, and it is interesting, but like a closer look, you know that carnival glass too, I had some of that, and I don't know what happened to it. I can't remember now. Over the years, it was a gift in my first for my first marriage and wedding present, and I don't know whether I must have just got rid of it or something, but my mother had one lot too, and she gave it away. Ah dear. But anyway, what are you going to do? It doesn't, having things is not necessarily something. I don't need any more things, I don't think. I tell you what, if anybody ever says that you're hoarding things and your room's untidy or anything, you ought to go look at these ladies. This lady was not actually... Some people, they reckon, that hoard things, they're not keeping stuff that's any good. You know, if they've got a problem with that. This lady had stuff that was good stuff. It was her stuff that she kept. And I don't think that's called hoarding. I really don't. We collectors of actually pretty things. Collectors of pretty things, okay? This is starting to turn on an angle here. I better be careful, hey? Not easy to put this needle through, so if you're trying to do something like this, you be careful because it might break, okay? If you haven't seen what I've done so far, you're going, oh. This piece here that I'm sewing these little seed beads on here now. And I'm going to come back to this side, and I'm going to sew one going that way, and then I'll see what fits in there, because I hope I can do that and see if I can come over there far enough, and then I'll know what I can do with it. These are good size. Some of the other ones I've got a bit too big. Am I close enough to the edge? Hang on, we'll see. Here we go. Right. Now, I do have a couple of things to talk about, but I'm not on the right video. It's to do with the sample, I think. Somebody asked me, was it Philippa or Patricia? Might have been Patricia. Asked me something about the mushroom. I know, the bit that hangs down underneath the bottom of it, you know. Where's me? Where is you? Where is that mushroom? Now you're going to see that I haven't finished the other one yet. I put this here stitched down under there, because I think that's what she's talking about. And I don't think mine worked out that good, because I used a variegated thread. All I did was just use a detached buttonhole stitch across there, but I'm going to do it on the little one, and I might even take that out because I don't like the fact that it's a different colour. But that's what you can do. If you can see under the back, that's supposed to be the back side of the mushroom, the other side of it, you know, if it was tipped up on an angle like that. Makes sense. It's clear as mud. Hang on, I don't think I've got a picture of her. I might have one somewhere of a mushroom, but I'll show you. I'll show you it anyway. I have looked at some emails that I got from people showing me their work. Really nice. Vera, I'm sorry, I'm going to show you this thing, don't I? So if everybody can just bear with me. So this can be a bit of beading and a bit of show and tell, because I need to. Because when I'm not here, I don't think of these things. And then when I'm not, you know, I can't get to them. If I'm not in the room. Okay. A few minutes, I'm going to be there in a minute. I'm going to have to try and put that back under there. So, I guess this is bead knitting. So, Vera, this is a ruler that we can see things on. This one is alright, you see them. Righto. So this little thing here is 2 inches. The little closure, right? Because when you're knitting down, you start small, it comes down like this, and then you go back up your pattern like that, and then that's how you make it, see? So, And then I've just put that in the inside. There's no way you can actually put anything. Suppose you can put something in there if you get it off your hands like mine, you can't. But, so that's the size of that. That's a 2 inch wide. That's 2 inches wide, because that is the area that covers from there to there. And I think that's how you'd measure that. Okay, to make this sort of thing. Now, I did a video on this one day, a few times. We may get back to it one day, but it's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's just a matter of counting. Okay? And this one here, I'm going to show you how to make this one anyway later on. So this is a small, tiny one that you can put around your neck. Okay, so that's that there. I hope you see that. If you don't, I'll put on there. I've tried to answer everybody's questions and things, and it's just sometimes I get a bit behind it. I'm sorry, and I will get to you. If usually I can get to the comments on eBay. The emails are a bit harder to find because I've got them from every sort of thing, but I've seen people's work that they've done, and it's really, really nice. And the lady who did the mushrooms and showed me, your name is, oh dear, I forgot. Not very good at this, am I? Well, I'm going to, I wanted these beads to go that way now. So I'll definitely, I did send you I might have sent you 2 emails, I couldn't remember, and then I went to see if I'd sent it, and it said that I hadn't. And that was upsetting because I felt really bad that I hadn't answered you back. But it's, plus I really love to interact with you people and talk to you, but I have 3 places. I've got my Facebook to follow that, to answer people on there. I have YouTube to answer people on there, and I've got my email. And that's okay. I don't mind, because I do want to be in contact with people. I hope that I get it all right and I answer them all back, is what I have the issue with. I'm thinking, have I got them there today, and did I answer those? And because I don't know, emails, sometimes you get some, these people seem to think that they can advertise everything they own on your personal thing, you know. I don't know how they can come to do that, but it happens to me all the time, and I get all these emails to buy stuff. And I might have told you, so I went looking for bras once on a site. Every time I put something in there, advertisement for bras come up on the side of me on the thing I was looking at. So they never forget you, doesn't matter what you do, you still got to, you know, they keep up with you, don't they? And don't let you get away with looking at anything. They keep trying to sell them to you. That one doesn't seem as high up there. I probably should have put it. No, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to leave that because I like it. I need another one in there. Maybe I could. It's not going to be. That's going to be okay, isn't it? I'll put another one in. Now I hope you're going all right with yours. Don't worry about too much. You know, it's just your work and whatever you like to. You want to know what you want it to look like, so do your best. Okay, whatever you want to do. Just make sure that you pull your thread through reasonably tight, so that you've got it's nice and snug. And that doesn't look like it's the same colour bead at all. But Sonya, you're going to leave it like that though, because it's an individual thing, isn't it? It's an individual thing. That's what I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm going to do something this afternoon. I'm going to go and have a little rest and have my lunch, and I'm going to watch season 5. I won't be watching all of it, but I'll watch a couple of episodes of Poldark. It's a little bit far-fetched as far as I'm concerned. That man, he's so considerate to his wife sometimes, and talking and that, how he does to her. And I don't think men like to hold many conversations with their wives. I don't know. Some people might do. A lot of people just, you know, don't talk as what these pair do. They're really into talking about discussing things and figuring out what to do. They really are. Yeah, and anyway, it's not a bad story. Don't mind it all. Okay, so now I'm going to have to I want to do this other side here. I know it looks a bit funny, but it's not bad, you know. It can go on something nice, and it's mine, eh? I did it myself. And then I'll probably do some green bits on the leaves there. I had some of them long green ones, but I don't know if... Here we are. Don't know if I want to use those. We'll see. They're very bright, aren't they? It just depends. I might have to have a look at that later on. Okay. Right. Now, I'm going to have a little look at something else for you and give you some other thing to work on if you haven't got that sort of thing to do. We've still got a few minutes left, about 15 maybe, so we might be able to fit something in. I just want to put some of these back in here. I know I usually add things to bead soup, but I don't want to do that with all of them because then I won't have any of these out, will I? There's some that Bea sent me. These are really nice, these are. Tiny little blokes. I was going to put them in a tiny little jar, but I didn't get round to that yet because I've run out of tiny little jars. There. Anyway, put them back in here. The rest of the things can go in the bead soup. Then I'm going to have to start using more bead soup, aren't we? I just don't want all bead soup in them. These ones here, I can grab these two. Come here. Oh dear. I lost it. Now, what will we do this time? We can make one of them bags, I suppose. This beading. Oh dear, my tummy is talking. That's not good. Sorry about that. I feel bad, but you know what? I can't. Everybody likes how I do my videos and that I don't edit them because they want to see the good and the bad. That was bad. Okay. And excuse me for that, but some things we got no control over. Actually, a lot of things we don't have our own control over, do we? Okay, so these are going to go in here. They're sort of in their own world, aren't they? If I give you a little demonstration on how to do this bag, we might be able to come back next Sunday and have another go at it, but I'll just have get a little start just so you can see how it works. Now, do I need a bead needle? Probably will. I'm going to put this bun back in here though and put this over in this box over here. Right. And I have another drink and then I'll just give you... So this is a little emelet bag, okay? And I showed you that I was going to show you the little green one. Now, the little green one is made exactly the same. And you can do these as big or as small as you want to make them. The little green one. I wonder if it's in here. I'll just have a look, you see. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yes, I put these things in here, but then what happened to them? Maybe they didn't all go in here. Oh, here it is. Actually, I probably should show you how to do that. Oh no, let's do it one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Here's the small one. It's made exactly the same way, except it's smaller. That's all there it is, and it has this has got a longer handle, so you can use this as a put around your neck, you know, and you can make it however you like. Now, I want to make. I don't know if I'll do. I think I'll do this in a little bit bigger bead. I don't know. It might not look as good. That would be the issue that I would have with this. Oh, excuse me. Shouldn't be drinking the Coke, should I? While I'm doing this. Dear, oh dear. Maybe if I did show you on a bigger bead to start with, I might do a pearl-y one. Let's do it on a bigger one to start with so you can see what I'm doing, eh? And then you can go down to a smaller size. So these are not real pearls, of course they're fake ones. And of course I'd have to have a whole different variety of them in here so they'll all But I can pick out the ones I'm needing. I'm sure I can do that. I can make one out of these pearls here, for that way you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully. Look at that, they're all different sizes. Try to get the same sized beads, okay? That's what you want to do. Now, I might have to zoom this in a bit for a little while. Oops. And when I say a little while, we don't have a lot of time, but I'm going to get started on it, and once I show you, all you need to do is a couple of rows anyway, and you're on a roll, then you're off and going. Okay, so, and you don't need a pattern because it's all your own thingy. Let's see if I can find a bead needle. Got one. I need a piece, and this is one of those that's double-ended, but that's okay, I guess I can handle it. I don't stick it in myself. I'm just going to use an ordinary piece of thread because it goes through here a few times, and you want something that's strong, and this is pretty good. This is not bad. You can, you know, it's very good, thank you. It's fine. And I've got the needle that opens in the middle. I don't really need that to be like that, though. I'm not going to be comfortable using that, am I? So I'm going to find another one. I'm going to see if I can find myself another one. I should be able to. I've got some. I got a few about in the pot. And I put the pot, where did I put the pot? The needle thing. Hang on, I'll see if there's one on here, because I keep taking them out of that thing and then I don't put them back, I stick them in here. Put one in here. Is that one there I just had? Right. It's got rubbish on not actually rubbish, but I've got other things on the pin cushion besides pins. Where's that? Is it in here? No. Righto. This one. I think if it was in here I could be able to see it because it's maybe big enough. Wherever it is. There's a head down in there, so it did. Right, put it on. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can put it under there. Whoop. Right. Now I only lose what's on the top when it all lets go. Needle. Come on. Makes you feel like you want to just quit, doesn't it, sometimes? Fair dinkum. Oh, dear. Sorry about this, people. I'll get it. It's a magnetic box, and it's not that... Oh, dear. Now, that's not good. It's gone the other side. Here it is. Here it is. I should have thought of that before. Got to get these ideas happening. Right, now... Just give it one try, and if it doesn't work, thread it with a bead threader for goodness, needle threader for goodness sake, Sonya. If you can't get it in there. Now these needles, I can't remember what size these bead needles are, but I know that you can get. Well, this has got a fairly good size eye on this one. I think I've used an ordinary size needle to do it with though, but I think you need a bead one because you want to. Oh dear, where's that thing now? Just because I'm in a hurry, never fails, does it? Push the. Well, you can't see what I'm doing for a start. I haven't done anything yet, people. I've been trying to thread the needle. Right, get in there. I've got to make sure I stay here, don't I, so you can see what I'm doing. Now, right, got it. Right, so I just want one end. All right, now, I'm really concerned about this. I think you should be able to see what I'm doing, hopefully. I'm going to use this size here, I think. They're stuck together. Okay, so that's no good to me if they're stuck together. So you just get your beads and you thread on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I want 7. 7 beads. And they're stuck together too. Well, obviously these aren't real, these are only plasticky things. Probably not even plastic. So you want to thread that on there, hang on to it, don't let it go. Don't let it go. Righto. Now, get back down there. The first one I was supposed to put through. Sorry about this. Here we go again. Let's try that. Let's try that again so it's going to hold on. We need one to go through there, and then we need to go back through it again. Miles of thread here. Miles of thread. Don't lose them. You don't lose them. There they are. Good. So you want to go back again and go through him again so he's caught in that, like so. See? So he's caught in there. It'll still slide along a bit, but if you hang on to it, it should be right. Oh dear. Sonia, where are you? Here I am. So I'll put 6 more on. One more. Where's the other? Where's another one? Here. And I got itchy face. Okie dokie. Rightio. So now we've got that. Okay. So to do this bit, we're going to go. We need to pick up a bead. And we need to go into the next one here, right? And then, hang on a minute, or do we do the first one too? Well, I'm going to find out if I'm wrong in a minute, aren't I? So we can slide across there. You go over the first one and through that one there. I'm really sure that's how it works. We'll try that and see what happens. Because this is the second row, okay? The second row is always the trickiest row, okay? Once you get the second row done, you're on a roll then. You can't muck that up, I don't think. Okay? So now, I've done that. I've got through there. It keeps on wobbling around here on me. You need to get to look at what you're doing, okay? So, the next one I go through... Wait a minute. I've got myself into a cobbly up mess here. I'm going to have to work out what I'm doing. Wait a minute. Nobody panic, because now I've only got a matter of seconds to figure this out. Haven't I? The cat's out there talking to the neighbour's cat again. That mustn't be right. No, that's not right. Let's go back and try this again. Sorry about this. Maybe I should have checked it. You need to get a bead. Oh, hang on, there it is. There's the beads on there. And you need to go back through this one here. Right, go through 1 or 2. 2. Let's see how that worked. You go through 2. Is that going to turn it round to the side? Nope. Well, now we're going to have to go and have a look in the book. Honestly. Then you come back over here. Wait a minute. Nobody panic. Completely forgot what I'm doing. There. I don't remember how to do that. Give me a book. I've got a book on anything like that? I don't think I have. Because I've beading. Sonia, where's your bead book? Here we go. It might show me this, but I doubt it. It's not in here. Don't think it's in here. How to do that? I'll have to look and see. Oh dear, I've mucked that up on you. Sorry about this. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Nobody panic. Right. No, that's not it. Oh dear. Oh well, I suppose if you've turned off the video, I don't blame you one bit whatsoever. But I'm just, okay. Now. No, can't figure it out. It's got me beat a bit. Hang on. Coming back on that thing is a little bit hard. Okay. Well, I think I might have to leave you. So I know this is not nice. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? Because I mucked that up and we haven't done any beading for Sunday, have we? I've only done that little tiny bit there. So I'm going to turn the video off now and I'll make another video showing you how to do this. And I'm going to put them both up today. So when you go and find this one, there'll be one as well as this one, okay? So go and find the one where I actually make this properly. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Sorry about them. Oh, I just thought that I could remember, but you know what? It's been a really long time. And I know what to do once I get past that bit, okay? Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye-bye.